I'm here. I'm here to talk about the business of Shaw University, right?
Okay.
But last time I checked, this is a sports show.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm gonna be respectful of the show and remind. Well, y'all probably know because y'all sports people, but this is for your listeners and your viewers. Because today at 2:30 p.m., the Shaw University volleyball team is going to be competing in the Division II regionals.
I saw that. Yeah.
They got there because they won the CIAA championship.
Okay.
Yep.
Their coach, by the way, is the CIAA Coach of the Year.
Okay.
Because who knew? We play high level volleyball at Shaw University.
Okay.
Did you also know at Shaw University that the women's soccer team is the national champion in what's considered Division I among small colleges?
Really?
I'm giving you facts here, Earlies.
I didn't know that.
And so again, among small colleges, a whole separate division is called the United States Collegiate Athletic Association, Division I small colleges. But Shaw University is the national champ. Their coach, now he ain't Anson Dorrance. He might be. But among those small colleges, he's the national coach of the year.
Okay.
He's a bad boy. Because who knew we played high level women's soccer
That's good information.
at Shaw University. I'm going to give you one more, and I'm going to leave it alone.
Okay.
Because what if I told you that our women's tennis team, and I know y'all know tennis, did y'all ever play that match, by the way?
No, because she don't get Kate Mack started.
Okay.
Don't get Kate Mack started.
It's messed up right now.
They ain't play K-Mac.
We'll bring it back in the spring.
Bruh.
Okay.
Had me out here. I had to play Jackie Promoter and give everybody their money.
K-Mac and Hospital.
Jacob promoter.
But women's tennis, we played in the women's Division II NCAA tournament
Okay.
because we won the CIAA championship 5 times in a row.
Wow.
And
That's what's up.
And that coach is the coach of the year to CIAA. Because, as I conclude, who knew Shaw University played high level tennis?
No, to your point though, maybe that's why they got a director of communications. He can tell us all this now. That's what's important.
And so my point is, I want y'all to start thinking a little bit differently about Shaw University athletics and also about Shaw University in general, because we have an event tomorrow.
Okay.
It's called the HBCU Triumph Gala.
Okay.
The first of its kind. You can find out more at triumph.shawu.edu. It's got information about ticketing, about sponsorship opportunities. That's going down tomorrow at the Raleigh Marriott Crabtree. 6 p.m. Still got tickets available. By the way, we got 3 tickets for y'all if you want to come.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how y'all want to split them up. If Earl, you want to bring 2 people, 2 of your ladies, or K-Mac, you.
Wait.
Oh, am I saying too much?
Yes.
You bring your lady.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't
I'm
me.
gonna clean up.
I
I'm gonna clean up. But we got 3 tickets, and if y'all can't use them, your listeners, but we want y'all to use them because this is an event. We're gonna talk about Shaw University's legacy,
Right.
but it's about HBCUs in general. Because I'm gonna give you another did you know? I'm gonna give you several did you knows. Shaw University, the first historically black university in the South. Correct. December 1, 1865 is when Shaw University was founded. Okay. And so significantly, that's when we're having this event tomorrow, December 1st. Now, Shaw University is this HBCU through line. Like, think about Florida and how, stuff always kind of goes back to Florida. Bad stuff. Shaw is the opposite. Good stuff is kind of always linked back to Shaw University because did you know that the great North Carolina A&T State University, you know where I'm going, Earl? The great North Carolina A&T State University is what? The largest HBCU in the whole country.
Yes, correct.
Did you know that it was housed once upon a time at Shaw University?
Yeah. Yep, I knew that.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that, but yeah.
And so it goes on to become this great HBCU, the largest in the country. Did you know now, and that's Aggie pride, right?
Yeah, then here we go.
Let me give you some Eagle pride.
Yeah.
Errol probably can complete my sentence. Who is the founder of North Carolina Central University?
James E. Shepard.
Okay. Tell me what school he graduated from.
Shaw University.
Little things like that.
Oh, he's a
people don't
Kappa
know.
too, by the way.
Okay.
I just want to throw that in there.
Okay.
I was gonna say, John, don't, please, no more softballs, okay? You keep tossing all these softballs, he killing them.
But I'm trying to get y'all to think
Fast
differently. I'm trying to get y'all to think differently about Shaw
No,
University.
that's important.
Because like at Shaw University, my office is in ST Hall, historic, iconic ST Hall. And one day I'm at work, y'all, and I hear this applause going on. And I'm like, who is doing all this clapping out here? So I step outside of my office and I follow the clapping, and it takes me to the auditorium, the balcony. My office is on the second floor, so I'm on the balcony when I'm looking into ST Hall. I look down and I see students who are giving a presentation. Turns out these were mass communication students, and they had just presented their short films. And toward the end of the presentation, the professor, Titus Burrell, he looks into the audience and he calls up a couple students. And he asked them to come up. And they weren't part of the presentation because they're former students. They graduated. But this professor cared so much that these students were kids who were on our campus during COVID times. And like a lot of kids, just didn't get quite the same experience.
Right.
But this professor, Titus Burrell, stayed in contact with these students, stayed in communication with these students, and shepherded them to the point that he yielded the floor to one of them to announce what they were getting ready to do. They've gotten jobs at ESPN in Bristol, Connecticut.
Really?
Now, I'll say this, and I'll yield the floor back to y'all. I graduated from, Pam, you as well, a top 5 journalism school, right? ESPN won't checking for me. My point is, at Shaw University, these students got the kind of nurturing and care that they've landed jobs at ESPN.
Oh.
I need us to think differently about Shaw University. And that's what this big gala tomorrow will help us do as we celebrate HBCUs in general, but Shaw in particular.
So John, let's talk about the gala. So it's to support Shaw. Who's the guest speaker? Talk about the lineup a little bit.
We'll have the great Lena Tillett from your sister organization, WRL. She's going to be emceeing the event.
Oh, that's great.
We're going to honor 3 key people and organizations, the A.J. Fletcher Foundation.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they were very instrumental in Shaw University being able to produce the documentary, Shaw Rising. Google it on the internet and take a look at it. Give you a lot of good history. So the A.J. Fletcher Foundation, the United Negro College Fund, as well as U.S. Congresswoman Alma Adams. They're going to get what will be, because this is a first of its kind event, they're going to be getting inaugural legacy awards. Think about it like a Lifetime Achievement Awards. Mm-hmm. They're going to be getting these legacy awards for just jobs well done. And so Alma Adams as a person, but 2 organizations, A.J. Fletcher Foundation and the United Negro College Fund, for just their contributions as entities.
Very
Awesome.
nice.
I wanted to commend you on the different exposure that's happening with Shaw University. I went to, I guess it's been 2 weeks ago now, the state of Wake County with the commissioners that they hosted, and they closed it out with the Shaw University drumline
Okay, yeah.
and things like that, and and then talked about some of the highlights because Dr. Dillett was there that you mentioned. So those are things that's what's going to take to keep it out front,
Right.
and remind us who's right here in our backyard.
Pam, you're exactly right. The point being that Shaw remains just as relevant today as it was back in the day. We know back in the day there was a time when Errol Reese couldn't go to UNC Chapel Hill.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
He would have had to go to Shaw.
Absolutely.
Now we got options, and we're just here to say Shaw is still a viable option.
Wow, man, that's incredible, man. The soccer team, the volleyball team, yeah, that's good stuff.
Playing high level at those, because if you want to stereotype or Shaw should be good at basketball.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters over there balling. Look, the soccer program didn't start until like 2017. It just started.
Wow.
And now national champ. So you got to give it up to the coaches and the student athletes.
Wow.
Yeah, we had President Dillon on
last year.
I think it was last year.
Yeah,
She came on.
Yeah.
And I forgot why we had her on, but she talked about the university and all the things that's going on, and now seeing that the Triumph Project and understanding, just the continuation of, putting Shaw University and HBCUs, because we support HBCUs.
Absolutely.
But
I know it.
we do a lot of work when it comes to trying to highlight HBCUs, right? And this is a great example of universities taking it into their own hands, saying, you know what, let's celebrate ourselves, right? Let's acknowledge ourselves, because that's one of the things that we're really big on is if we don't acknowledge one another for our successes in our own community, you know, who will?
And that's why I wanted to come on this show, because like y'all having me on, I'm not the first on this show to represent HBCU.
Right,
This is what y'all do.
Right,
so
right,
I
right,
definitely
right.
wanted to come here
Right.
and do that. And you mentioned President Dillard, who was such a champion for the university. She was at that presentation. She was at that presentation when those students were presenting those films. So
Oh, wow.
like, she's a president who gets around and she's calling the students on a first name basis as they're presenting. So like,
Okay.
we're small and intimate like that. You get that kind of experience. And one thing she said was, when she made her remarks, was like, you know, Shaw University, part of its fundraiser tomorrow is to raise support for scholarships. But we're a school that needs more resources. And we do things on a shoestring budget. And her point was, if we can do this on a shoestring budget and lead these kids to success, imagine what we can do if we had more funding.
Definitely get out to support it tomorrow. And what time is it again, real quick, John?
6 o'clock
Okay.
at the Raleigh Marriott Crabtree.
And tell us one more time how they can still get tickets.
They can go to triumphproject.shawu.edu, or they can just email me at john.mccann at shawu.edu.
John, thank you so much for all your support over the years, man. Congrats and good luck tomorrow night. We need to go support Shaw University. DR Reach K Mac
Go
Panther.